Transaction. MySQL transactions allow executing multiple MySQL commands in given order. It ensures that all operations get successfully executed and database does not contain result of partial operations. If any operation within transaction fails, the entire transaction will fail and database restores its original state. If transaction is successful, then entire state of statements get committed to database. MySQL transaction uses commit and rollback commands. Commit command is issued when successful transaction is completed. On the other hand, in case of failure, rollback should be issued, which will take all the tables used in transaction to original state. To understand it in details, let us consider an example. First, we will check for records from customer table. There are 7 records in all. Let us add new record to this table. MySQL insert into customer bracket open customer name, comma, customer city, comma, customer country, comma, customer email bracket closed. Values bracket open inverted comma Kiran inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma Nagpur inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma India closed, comma, inverted comma K Kiran at yahoo.co.in inverted comma closed, bracket closed, terminator. To undo the transaction, rollback command is used. Decide to reverse this transaction executing insert statement using rollback, it will not work. This is because data gets auto-committed once you insert statement. The transaction starts with begin. Now, to start inserting fresh data which will get committed once you use commit command, and we have chance to undo insert by using rollback command. Let us check this. We will start with begin and then try to insert new record. Check for newly inserted record in customer table and now you say rollback. Check the effect of rollback command using select statement and we can see rollback takes customer table back to original state. MySQL begin terminator, MySQL insert into customer bracket open customer name, comma, customer city, comma, customer country, comma, customer email bracket closed, values bracket open, inverted comma open Amar inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma Delhi inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma India inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma Amar at rediffmail.com inverted comma closed, bracket closed, terminator. MySQL select asterisk from customer terminator. MySQL rollback terminator. MySQL select asterisk from customer terminator. So after begin, the transactions like insert, update, delete performed on the database could be undone by using rollback statement. If you are sure that you want to go ahead with the set of transactions performed, then you have to use commit. So in above example, we will begin transaction, then MySQL begin terminator, MySQL insert into customer bracket open name, comma, customer city, comma, customer country, comma, customer email bracket closed, values bracket open, inverted comma Amar inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma Delhi inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma India inverted comma closed, comma, inverted comma, amar@rediffmail.com, inverted comma closed, bracket closed, terminator. MySQL, select asterisk from customer, terminator. MySQL, commit, terminator. SQL, select asterisk from customer, terminator. Insert row in the table and then say commit to make it permanent. Commit makes the transaction permanent. Alter command. Alter command is used to change already existing database design. It is used to change existing database, table, view, or other database object that might need to change database lifecycle. We will be focusing on alter add, alter modify, alter change, and alter drop. For the purpose of this tutorial, we have created a table customer 1, so there are 3 tables in inventory database now. We will use customer 1 table to understand alter command. Let us describe customer 1 table to see the structure of the table. Let's look into the alter add command. This command will be used when you want to add new column to existing table. Suppose you want to add a column to customer 1 table, let us say customer last name. You will write alter table, then name of the table, that is customer 1, then add followed by name of the column you want to insert to customer. So you will write customer last name followed by type of field, variable character, bracket open 50, bracket closed, and let us set it as null. Suppose you want customer to be not null, so we need to modify this column. MySQL alter table customer 1 modify customer last name variable character bracket open 50 bracket closed not null terminator. MySQL describe customer 1 terminator. We use alter table command again followed by name of the table to be modified, which is customer 1, then modify, then column name which you need to modify, which is customer last name, then variable character bracket open 50 bracket closed, and now set it as not null. By describe table, we make sure that the customer last is changed to not null. Now, we don't want the column name as customer last name. Let us change it to customer surname. MySQL alter table customer 1 change customer last name, customer surname, variable character bracket open 50 bracket closed not null terminator. MySQL describe customer 1 terminator. The command will be alter table customer 1, and now you will have to change the name of column followed by old column name customer last name, then new column name, that is customer surname, variable character bracket open 50 closed not null. MySQL alter table customer 1 drop customer surname terminator. MySQL describe customer 1 terminator. Customer 1 drop customer surname, and boom, the customer surname column is gone. That's all for now. In the next lesson, we will learn about indexes, temporary table, clone table, and database info.